Wow, heads or tails? Pick one. Heads or tails, it's your choice. Hey Pisces, it's Teresa, your Indigo Path, bringing you another one of our great videos in the series of Can They Be Trusted? This is If He Comes Back, Can He Be Trusted, for the sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, possibly your Venus sign. This is a general 5-card reading, short, sweet, simple, in your face, end of discussion. It is what it is. It will resonate or maybe it won't. But if you're looking for additional services, please check the links below or go to yourindigopath.com. Guys, I do work with Cindy at Your Indigo Path, so please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. We appreciate you stopping by to check us out. Thanks. Also, shout out to the fabulous Star Ackerman and IK Multimedia. They do sponsor us with the iRig Mic Love and the iClip Grip. Guys, these are 2 pieces of equipment that make our life incredibly easier. They're super on the go, on the fly, usable things to throw in the bag and go to when we're out producing videos and traveling. So awesome greatness for us. They do offer a lot of variety of services and products, especially if you're in any form of production or music. So check them out at ikmultimedia.com. Alrighty, here we go. Little Pisces, look, I got a guy coming back, and guess what? It's really heads or tails, because as you can tell, he's flipping the coin, because you're not his only choice this week. There's 2 of you, maybe more, but he's flipping a coin. So that's what his intentions are, to toss the coin and see where he can get with you. Now that you know he's coming back, though, what do you need to know about him? Well, this is a King of Swords. And I'm going to venture out, way out, not really way out, but I'm going to venture that we're dealing with an air sign. Because sometimes air signs can be superficial and they're all about the moment, which is probably why you may be a coin toss to them. But air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, yeah, they can be superficial. They can live in the moment. And that's what you need to know about this person coming back. And if they're not an air sign, they definitely have they are showing the characteristics of an air sign this week. Okay, so now that you know that, here's the deal. Honestly, can you trust this person coming back, Pisces? Yes or no? Yes or no? Nope. Because we've got the Ace of Coins in reverse, which means it's whatever they're offering you, it's not what you think it is. It's an offering because you're a coin toss. That means there's somebody else they're playing with. So, if you're okay with that, go for it. Enjoy your time. I say, if you're good with close encounters of the physical kind, go for it. As long as nobody gets hurt and everybody comes out breathing and alive, But honestly, you can't trust this person. So here's the deal. If you do trust them, this is where you're going to end up. You're going to get the wheel in reverse, which means this dude is, because you are thinking it's something more than a coin toss and a quickie and a superficial encounter, it's going to dump your emotions and your world upside down. So you need to be careful with that, because you're the only one that's going to feel it. This person's not going to feel it. They might be a little, oh, I'm so sorry I did that to you. But again, Mr. Superficial, it's all about the moment. And when he turns his back on you, he goes right over to the next person and tells them what he thinks they want to hear. So you're going to get dumped upside down. What Spirit is reminding you of, this is a 6 of Swords, even though they're in reverse. It's still a 6 of Swords. This person has very sharp objects. They like to make a grand entrance. They're very they're superficial, ego-driven, and they like literally to put their point across. And it's kind of almost, the feeling that I get with this card is almost like it's their way or the highway. That's the feeling I get. Either you're going to give in to what they want to do with you, or they're going to move right along to the next person. So Pisces, I'd love to say it's fantasy world, but reality check is you're an option with possibly an air sign. just because they're capable of keeping it on a very superficial level, and that's as far as they're going to go with it. It's not a more in-depth, it's not a offering or an encounter that's going to go anywhere. It's not going to grow and develop into anything else. So don't get hung up and confused that it might be, because you're going to end up with the wheel in reverse, which is going to screw you up in the head. It's just going to be, it's like, this person is going to carry on. It's going to mess with your mind if you don't see it for what it is. And Spirit is reminding you, this person likes to make a big deal out of not much. I mean, like, they like all the hoopla and all that, but they don't want to put all the effort into it. So it is very superficial. So be careful, because you're playing with swords here, and you might really get hurt. So Pisces, good luck with that. I'll check with you next week. Maybe we won't need Band-Aids. Take care. Bye.